Wassup Bouquets? How are we blooming today? It's your girl Enchantress, the Gypsy Lotus of Uniqueness, and I am here to introduce y'all to the G.L.U collection, which is my personal brand of skincare infused with spiritual energy. And I just wanted to make it easier for y'all when y'all are going on my website and purchasing things that this is your full explanation of everything that I have to offer. This is like technically in a way my second batch of products. So I am still growing. I'm still working out some kinks in some areas and some products. I do plan on expanding what products I even are making. So yeah, so this is the G.L.U collection. So I'm not going to, some of what I got out here is like my batch, like I've been using it, so it's not the full bottle, but it is just to show you like what you're going to be getting, and show you how it does on the skin. I came out here fresh out the shower, like I'm very very dry. I did not butter myself up at all. So I'm going to show y'all all that. So the three themes that are mainly in my collection right now, or spiritual themes that are in my collection right now, are love, self-love, manifestation, and protection. Well, protection slash cleansing. Okay. So well, let's just start with like why I even made the G.L.U collection. And G.L.U is G.L.U, like my Gypsy Lotus Uniqueness. Because this is, so why skincare? I feel like part of my self-care and adornment, at least my daily adornment, is when I'm getting ready each morning and when I'm buttering myself up, when I'm putting the butter all up and down my body, and that really makes me feel good. So I was just like, oh, and then I actually had do I want to tell y'all that? I guess I can tell y'all that. So I was starting to form like a lump. Well, let me not say even starting to form. I did have a lump in like my breast area, and my mentor was telling me I needed to get some rose oil. And when she was telling me to go buy it, it was just like, I don't need to go buy something I can make. And then, so originally I was just gonna make myself a rose oil, and then from even thinking about like I could make that, it was just like, oh, what else could I make? I could make a rose butter. I could make a da 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 da. I could. So then I just got to creating. I went to an event in July, and I had my first batch of. Originally, I had face sprays, which I still use my face spray, but it's also could be a room spray, spray it on your hands, whatever. But that's not being sold anymore. But when I went to the event in Charlotte, I what did I have with me? I had my oils with me, and I had my sprays. And the people who were able to get some of my oils and sprays told me that they doing exactly what they were supposed to do. So when I launched my website officially, some people who got the first batch have even when I show you my bottles, some of them is kind of at the bottom, like they use some things up. So they're doing exactly what they need to do. My H.E.A.L is very powerful. My energy, my magic is very okay. So let's get into each intention and how to use them. Okay, so let's start with the oils. So with my oils, I have them, I'm not showing you the actual jar because they are currently still infusing. So I have my oils from the first time out here to show you that when you get yours, you're not going to have the herbs in them. But I didn't want to put my herb blend, not even the herb blend on camera, is more so the fact that it's infusing and doing all the energetic things that it needs to do. And I don't want to put that on camera because I just don't want to mess up the energy of those oils that are still currently being curated by putting it on public display, right? So but I do let them sit under the moon. Right now they're on an altar infusing. I let them really get the energy until I feel comfortable to bottle them up. When I feel like they're ready to be sent off, then I bottle it out, drain it, and strain it, and put it into the bottles you see here. Now, again, these are my first batch, so the labeling is not accurate. The original names I had, some of them changed. Yeah, even I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be transparent. I still might end up even changing the product brand from the Glue collection because that was like the first thing that came to my mind, but it might end up changing too. But right now it's the Glue collection, and these are the names of everything. So let's start with the Love Blend. So again, right now it's infusing in roses. What else is in there? Hibiscus, um, herbs that are tailored to self love and attracting love and calmness and things of that nature. So I'm not gonna flip it because it has the old label on here. The original name I had for these products is on the front, but this is the bottle of oil. As you see, you do not get there's no herbs in here. When I strain it, no herbs end up in your actual thing. Right now, y'all wouldn't even think if you look at the bottle. If I had the jar out here and I showed you the jar, you wouldn't even think this is what's going to come out of it. But this is what comes out of it. Like I said, I am dry, so I am about to put some on myself. Just to show y'all. The only difference between this oil and my batch is that I now kept in mind the people that are hypoallergenic. So y'all see that shine starting to come in. I don't know if I'm showing it, but yes. So that's the oil, and it smells very lovely. The only difference, oh, I did say I was keeping the allergy people in mind. So this has sweet almond oil in it. Well, these still have sweet almond oil in it. The batches that are currently infusing have no almond oil in it. It's only um jojoba oil, coconut oil. What is the name? Grapeseed and vitamin E. Okay, those are the only oils in it. And I have somebody who I know is allergic to cinnamon, so I did stop. As far as the cinnamon is good for like manifesting protection, and it's not in those though because I didn't want to. But clove is still in some of the products, so yeah. So this is the Lotus Blend. It's more floral like because again it is like rose petals and things of that nature. And I don't know if y'all could see, like I should have like showed you how ashy I was beforehand, but that's just me putting the oil on. And then this is the butter for the Love collection, and it is called Butterfly Kisses. It's the love butter. Originally I did have it as Lotus Love, but we tried Butterfly Kisses right now. This is, I'm actually probably going to lower the prices on my website until I sell out of the size, because originally I do want to sell it, and this is only like this is a 4-ounce container. I think I want to go up to at least a 6-ounce container when I sell these. So, but this is real nice travel size. You can take it anywhere you go. My sister just came this weekend, had it in her purse. Like it's literally can go anywhere with you. Let me open this up. So yes, this is what the butter looks like. I do partially use my oil to go into the butter, but I also still add in other things for the butter because it is butter, so it needs kind of like extra potency to get the spiritual stuff out there. I am not going to put my finger in this because I don't want to mess up the design, but I did basically when I'm gonna show y'all the butter demonstration when I get through all of these, because what I did was because I don't want to dip my finger in this, but when I was making the butters, I had a certain amount of containers I was going to fill per blend, And once those containers were filled, whatever extra was left in the end, I ended up just combining into one and just making it a 3-in-1 butter. And yeah, so that turned into me having this jar, which I'm going to show you the butter being put on with this jar just because this is the 3-in-1. This is technically all of the butters put together. And then the color is only a little different because I had like whatever old shea butter container I was using. I just put the last little bit of that stuff in there, and then so it kind of changed color because that was, it had turmeric or something in it. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you the butters after because I don't want to mess up. I tried to, it was giving ice cream swirl or icing when I was doing it, so I don't want to mess up that little like swirl thing. But this is the Love Blend. Everything is very natural smelling, natural scented. Everything is full blown natural, natural herbs, natural essential oils, natural butters. I literally went too far. Like, y'all, getting the butters took the longest because I really had to go. I didn't know there was a shortage on there's a shortage on what butter is it? It's not shea. It might be the shea butter. Mango butter was easily to find. It might be cocoa butter. It might have been the shortage on. It's either a shortage on cocoa butter or a shortage on shea butter. I don't want my what is my big block? I think my big block is shea. So I think there was a shortage on cocoa butter, and I could not find. It took a minute to even find it because originally when I went to the event in July, I wanted to have my butters with me, but I didn't have all the ingredients and I didn't want to rush in. Because this is, again, because they are still spiritual tools, I have to make sure my energy and everything is right when I'm creating these things. Otherwise, you get some of my bad juju, okay? Not even bad juju, but I don't want none of my negative energy in products that are supposed to be uplifting positivity and a part of y'all's spiritual toolkit. So that's the Love Butter. Everything in the Love collection is called Butterfly Kisses right now. So this will be your duo. This is a 2-ounce oil. Being that I made this in July. I pretty much kind of do and you see where I am, but I do kind of y'all will see the levels because this one, it might be the fullest one, but technically I use them all. So yeah, don't be alarmed that it looked like I ain't been using it because I just yeah. It's for when you need it. I haven't really been needing the love part. I've been working on the love part for myself. So I haven't been needing that for myself. So that's the oil. And again, I feel like I'm shining a little bit. So you see like soft skin, soft skin. All right, let's get into the manifesting. The manifesting butter is called Enchanted Path. Enchanted Path is our manifesting butter, and manifesting line is called Enchanted Path. Again, I'm not going to put my finger in that, but this is the butter just so you can see. And honestly, when I was making the reason why I even was able to fill up that big container in like 2 more big containers was mainly because of the manifesting butter. I ended up it got real when I was making the manifesting butter. Um, because the consistency started getting a little messed up. I think I over oiled, so then I had to add more butter, and then that just turned into like a lot. So yeah, but the manifesting, I'm not gonna lie, the manifesting might be because of that mishap, might be the most powerful one right now in the collection. Cause yeah, it's real heavy in the energy of manifesting. This is to help put you in alignment with your higher self, pull in the things that we want. Because sometimes, honestly, when it comes to manifesting, sometimes it's not always what we want. It's really about what we need. So it's just enchanting the path and just really learning to enjoy the journey, even when it might not be necessarily your exact manifestation. God is always going to give you what you need, not always what you want. Okay, so but your path will always be enchanted. And this is the originally it was instead of enchanted path, it was enchanted nectar. But this is the manifesting one. As you see, this one's a little lower. It's a little lower because I was using it more. So Yeah, I probably should turn off my face thing because it's not even getting my face. Who's in my video? Because, oh, is it getting Onyx? Say hi, Onyx. Because why is my thing not? Sorry. There we go. Okay, so yes, enchanted butter. I mean enchanted nectar. I meant enchanted path. It was originally enchanted nectar, because this is about um, sweetening the path, sweetening our lives. Okay, that's me putting that on, and a little does, go a long way. Be able to go up my arm, right? Um, I'm not really particular on the order of layering. Um, it's really up to you. Because even I kind of switch up my order some days. Some days I might butter and then I'm like, oh, let me put some oil too. Or I might put the oil on first and then put the butter on top. It just depends, okay? Um, but that's the enchanted nectar. I mean, I keep saying enchanted nectar, enchanted path, manifesting blend on. Um, it does. This one smells like everything just smells. It's personally, it's hard for me to describe the scent because we live in an age that's so used to like perfuminated. I don't think that's a word, but I just made it a word. Perfuminated um, scents or products that is like the best way I can describe it is it just smells natural. It just smells earthy. Um, Let me see. It's like you could just tell what herbs kind of were used because there is a different like it's this one has more of like a lemongrass scent. If I was gonna highlight a scent in this, it would be lemongrass in the manifesting. Um, yeah, and then if we let me see, the love is more. I think I did say floral, but there's actually I don't know how to pronounce it, and I feel like I'm about to say it wrong. Lang lang yang yang lang lang oil, essential oil. I think is what that one smells more like. The love blend. Um, Lemongrass, I would say with this one, and then lotus thorns. So people always, people like when I first even launched it. So the first time the protection blend was thorn and bloom, right? This is the protection oil. As you see, I use this every day for real, for real. This is my, if nothing else, this one definitely goes on every day because I think this is the most important in your day is to cover yourself each and every day, especially if you are sensitive to energies, especially if you do work that involves dealing with a lot of people, which I am a teacher. I do deal with a lot of people on a daily basis. So I make sure I cover myself because you could get a lot of energy in the outside world. Okay. So that's why that's the lowest. I mean, that's the lowest. um, and yeah, and I honestly, with my oils, sometimes I put them in my candles, like on my altar and stuff like that. When I'm doing candle work, I'll put them in the candles. So aside from like body care, if I'm about to journal, I might put a drop of oil on my hands or on my face or on my third eye, whatever, to get to doing whatever I'm about to do. Um, or I'll yeah, like even yesterday, I think I was journaling something, and when I took the page out, I had a little oil in my hand, not too much where it like literally smears the paper, but like enough to the energy is there, and I like wiped it over the paper a little bit, like one of these kind of through the paper, but literally my hand is like this way, so it doesn't feel the oil doesn't literally like get on the paper if that makes sense. Um, but yeah. So why lotus thorns? So originally the name for the protection blend was Thorn and Bloom, and I made it that because um, it's more so like forget, like, don't pay attention to what is trying to attack you. Don't pay attention to whatever is trying to attach itself to you. The thorns, the butter gonna do, and the oil gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna protect you regardless. Your job is to, after you put it on, just keep blooming. So it's lotus thorns because the lotus is still gonna bloom. Now, granted, I've never seen a lotus fruit, so I don't even know if it has thorns. But in my head, the ideal, I think of rose with thorns. When you touch the thorn, like, okay, hold on, be careful. Like, this is telling you, be careful with us. Be careful with whoever's using this butter. Okay, be careful who's ever using these butter, oil, whatever combination. Be careful with those people because their ancestors is gonna make sure you can't get to them. When you put this stuff on, you are covered. This is your shield of protection. So when people do try to catch you and da 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 da, poke. And while they gonna be figuring out why they getting poked, and you still blooming and being lotus and being beautiful and all that stuff. So that's that. Let me show you the butter. Boom, boom. Oh, that was a nice swirl. That was a nice swirl one. Hold on. Can you? Thank you. Nice swirl. All right. So let me show you the butter because I don't want to put my finger in those. So this is the 3-in-1. I might honestly eventually, maybe, because the only reason I'm not offering 3-in-1 is because, again, some of this stuff, I know people personally who have certain allergies, so I don't want to oh, maybe I should have. So I got a little butter on my finger. I don't know if that's gonna help. And we put some on, rub it in. See that shine already? And then we butter ourselves up. Butter ourselves up. If y'all see me the other video, which should be posted before this, actually might not be posted before this, because I might post this today, and that one is going to get posted tomorrow. But if you look at I know this video is posted after the breakdown video posted. If you see how shiny my face and my chest are, it's because I had these butters on. I had put this on before I came out and started recording. So the butter is very, the butter definitely a little goes a long way. If you cannot tell, I did not put a lot on, and I just did both my arms with it. Maybe I should not have did cinematic view today. But I'm gonna do a little bit. So again, like I said, everything is skin safe. So yes, you can put all these on your face. You could put every oil and butter on your face. And maybe also I said, to me, order doesn't matter, especially on the body, but I know when you're doing like a skincare routine, order does kind of matter. So like if I did my skincare routine, butters definitely last. I wish y'all seen how much I like. I literally, all I did to do my face was literally do like a drop, and it just was able to do everything. So the butter is very good texture, nice and smooth. Um, and it lasts all day. Um, yeah. So both of these you could keep with you at all times. If you want me to start offering the full blends of 3-in-1s, then I will. But just keep in mind that allergies on the actual. I am going to edit my site to put ingredients on there. Maybe not every single, but things that I know might need to be courteous of in regards to allergies. I will put those things up there. Herbs that I could say are in some of these blends off the top of my head: rose petals, lavender, cloves, bay leaves were infused. And like I said, sometimes I use the some of the oil goes into, like, some of the collection oil goes into the butters, like, but then I also do more things to the butter. So because like the herbs got to infuse in the oil, they can't really infuse in the butter because the butter is still butter even if it's melted down. And it don't infuse that well. What is in this stuff? Thyme, basil, bay leaves, allspice, juniper berries. I said cloves. It's like I'm trying to go per collection in my head when I'm making this. Candula. I feel like candula. Is there anything else? I would even do. Y'all see this? Let's do. Oh, did I not even put the protection butter oil on? So all bottles have their dropper in it. So I just put a little bit. And now, y'all see that? That shine. You know that scar had a deep release a couple weeks ago during the A8 portal, so now I have a scar. But it's honestly been getting better. That scar ain't that bad. I don't know if you can even see it. I mean, you kind of see it, but the lighting, yeah, that scar is getting better. So I think that was a better demonstration. That knee did not just look like that. Maybe I need to both of these. See the difference? Yeah. So, hold on. But yeah, so that is the oils and the butters. I want to start also incorporating a lip scrub for the manifesting collection. Why with the manifesting collection? Because with manifesting, we really have to be careful with the power of the tongue, right? And talking in general, we need to get better with how we talk to ourselves. So the lip scrub is more so a sweetening of your words, and being a lip scrub too. Truly, we enter in the cold seasons. People's lips are going to be dry. Smokers with black lips, things of that nature. That's what it's for. Skincare wise, spiritually wise, it's the sweetening of your words. It's helping change the way we talk when we're trying to manifest things, or the way we talk to other people. It might honestly be an infusion of love and manifestation because it is sweetening and loving and da 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 da. But yeah, so that's the manifesting collection. The love collection and the protection slash cleansing collection has bath salts. So these are the bath salts for the self-love blend. It comes with 4 packs of tea bags filled with, oh my god, Onyx is not the main character here. It comes with this. So like I said at the beginning, I am still working on trial and error with some of these things. So right now they're white tea bags, and I didn't think about the oils or the essential drops of oil I grabbed. I put in each salt blend. So the white looks kind of, yeah, but that's really just the oils. But even then, you still can put it in the water, put it in your whatever, and sit with it, and then still do exactly what you need to do. So don't be alarmed if you do order a salt blend and the bag looks a little brownish and whitish. That's that oil just kind of seeping a little bit. I am working on that. Why are they in tea bags? You might be asking. They're in tea bags because honestly, like if you have taken a spiritual bath, and when you get to putting all them herbs and certain things into the mix, and then when it's time to drain your tub, it's like, oh, all this you're right. So I'm making it where you don't have to worry about that. These now is but this is optional, so it's not. I didn't tie it. I did not tie it. I did not tie it. So you can still choose to dump it out and do whatever you want to do, or you can tie it, just drop the bag in. It'll still dissolve and do whatever it's going to do. You'll still get the full benefit of the spiritual bath, but you won't have to worry about the cleanup after because the herbs and things will still be, well, the salt obviously will dissolve, but the herbs that are in the mix will stay in the bag, and you just have to take the bag out, dispose of it however you want to dispose of it. Okay, so this is and each bag of this comes with 4 tea bags, and again, you can make it a foot soak. I've been using one as a foot soak, or you can put them in your actual bathtub. So user discretion for that one. They do all come in these packs, so even like I have what you call it. And it's really the love is a self-love bath, and the protection is really a clearing, because again, when it comes to protection, yes, you can be protected, but you also need to regulate. There's a thing, there's hygiene and there's spiritual hygiene. So you do want to still make sure you cleanse off and wash off any energetic energy, or cleanse yourself of any energetic energy. So that's why this is a clearing bath. But it is still helping with the protection, because it's still just warding off any negative energy and washing it away. So this is the cleansing bath. Clearly it might have been a little more potent, because as you see, these bags are a little more oily in a way. But again, they will still, if you just drop the bag in, it'll do exactly what you're going to be needed to do. Do not get caught up in the fact that if this looks like things are seeping out, it still has its full 100% power that it was made to do. Okay. So again, 4 packs in each foot soak or bath blend. It does not matter. User discretion. If you want to actually, if you don't mind cleaning up all them herbs, or if it's honestly, the herbs in this aren't even as like big anymore, because I already grinded them down, so that is not that much. So you still could, if you wanted to, dump it, and it might not be that bad. But if you don't want to have to deal with no cleanup for real, tie it in the knot, drop the tea bag, make it do what it do. All right. So that is all my products so far. More is on the way. More will be loading as I grow and learn more things about stuff. We are transitioning times, y'all. We gotta get more into. I'm just gonna be honest. We have to get more into not even just buying from Black-owned businesses, but we have to get back to natural products. We have to get back to truly being one with the earth. And as I'm learning more about herbs and that and things of that nature, my products are only going to keep getting better and keep getting stronger, and more varieties are going to start coming out. I just had an epiphany the other day about possibly making a shampoo. Who knows? So things are still going to keep growing and blossoming and blooming as I do. But this is just the start of my collection. I wanted to give y'all that, so that when y'all are ordering these products, y'all know what to look for. So these are my first babies. So do know, if you order them right now, I am going to lower the price, because right now the price is based on me making them if I had 6-ounce containers. These are not 6-ounce containers, so I am going to lower the price, because this is more of a travel size thing. If you want me to, even when I do get outside of these and I do offer the 6-ounce, if you do want me to still offer travel size options, let me know. If you, because I didn't want to keep, I wasn't at the point yet. This is still a small business. I don't want to keep making stuff that won't sell, or be having a lot of inventory and nothing selling. Um, so I didn't, start making like, oh, hyperallergenic. I didn't start differentiating between two. So that's why just the next batch is already hyperallergenic, because well, this and the next batch of oils is already hyperallergenic, because I didn't even want to get into trying to, okay, non-allergy, allergy, like, So as we grow, maybe I will. If I get more requests for those things, if you are a person who just truly does love sweet almond oil, because it does have benefits for the skin or whatever. If you want that, then I will. I also do. That's the last thing I forgot. I do offer smoke blends. For those who do smoke. These can be added to your other herb of choice, or you can smoke them by yourself. I offer that in a dream blend, a love blend, and a cleansing blend. But if you want me to, I'll figure out a way to put it on my site for request a personal blend. Um, and you just tell me like what you want, or what you want your intentions to be, or what you want to have happen when you smoke, and I'll start making you a blend based on that. So this is the glue collection. Go ignore that. This is the glue collection. So I cannot wait for y'all to start ordering more. And I have more reviews coming because trust me, like they do exactly what they say they're gonna do, energetically and skin wise. These are very lovely on the skin. If you, I don't have trouble skin or anything. I'm not breaking out. So yeah, this is really, and you see, I'm still able to do this. Yeah, hands are very moisturized. And yeah, so just yeah, that's the glue collection. I hope to see some of y'all's names pop up as orders, and I cannot wait to fulfill them and give you some of my H.E.A. And I hope that um, my products can be a part of your self adornment or in your spiritual toolkit, just like they're a part of mine. And yeah, peace. I love you. You should love you. Healing gets messy before it gets magical, and all that jazz.